Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a different style video. I recently purchased this vintage Celine from eBay. It was one that I'd had on my wish list for a number of years now. I've recommended it to you guys in so many videos as a look for less, and finally I decided that it was my turn to purchase one. I absolutely love the bag, but since, as we know, it is a bit older, it is from the 1980s most likely. It has some of that vintage musky odor and smell, a little bit more than I was comfortable with carrying. So today's video, I'm going to show you how I clean it and get rid of some of that odor. First up, for a tour of the bag, this is a Celine vintage box leather bag, so that this means it's going to be shiny and buffed out, but it is from the 1980s. I'm not exactly sure what year it came from entirely. I'll have to do a little bit more research and finding into that, although I do know that they made this collection for a couple of years. It has the horse and carriage signature print on the front and is all leather inside and out. There's 3 compartments on the inside. There's a main compartment in the middle. All the lining is leather, and this is perfect for daily errands and to fit all of my essentials. It will hold an umbrella, and it has an adjustable strap that sits on the shoulder. Now there are 3 adjustments. Personally, I don't love the placement of the buckle on the shoulder strap. I do wish it was more asymmetrical, because the the buckle kind of gets caught in my hair a little bit, so that is not exactly my favorite piece, but I do like the strap drop and I love everything else about the bag. Absolutely love this bag. So now I'm going to show you everything that I'm going to be using today. First up, I have this collapsible bucket that I got from Amazon. You're going to be able to find most of all of these things in my Amazon storefront. I really like it because it's easy to store. You guys know I live in a studio apartment and space is at a premium. First, I'm going to show you my favorite leather cleaner. It's from Wayman's and I really like the lemony scent. This before, it is mojito scented soap. It's lime and mint, and I feel like it really neutralizes the scent of the age of the bag. This is Ozium. It's a spray odor neutralizer. You can find it at gas stations. Obviously, we'll be using gloves. These are 2 microfiber towels. I really like the texture of them. They're great for scrubbing. This is a thinner towel. I'm going to be keeping this one dry. I also have a blow dryer. I'm going to be using this on the warm or cool settings. So let's put on our gloves and get to work. Lucky enough, this bag also came with its original dust bag, but we are going to start with spraying this first with the Ozium. The easy part is that dust bags are all fabric, so we're just going to pop this in the dryer for about 20-30 minutes and let it do the work for us. I also decided to throw in this Gucci one too. Now for the bag, we're going to get started with one of the microfiber cloths and spray it with the leather spray. This is kind of just the initial rub down. I really like the way this is scented. It has like a nice lemony smell to it. I'm going to do all in the exterior and the interior. I would say the inside is definitely where more of the odors are like kind of ruminating, if that makes sense. And I'm just going to make sure to wipe this down really, really thoroughly. What's great about this bag is the material. This is a buffed leather that's really shiny and it's going to be water repellent. So to get in and clean it, I'm going to be able to do a mixture of spraying the spray onto the microfiber cloth or directly onto the product itself. Be aware that you're not going to be able to do this with certain types of materials, as it may cause staining or watermarks. I got really lucky that this is glazed leather, and that's one of the reasons why I really prefer glazed water repellent leather like this. Now I will be doing this a few times over the course of this process, but for now I'm going to dry off with this dry cloth all of the excess spray. So now we're going in with the dish soap. I'm putting this onto the microfiber cloth. Now it doesn't have to be this soap. You can choose regular Dawn or Palmolive, whatever you have in your kitchen, but I really like this one because it has an odor neutralizing scent that has a little bit of like minty and lemonish like smell to it. So I think that it does a really good job of like equalizing, neutralizing, whatever you want to call it. I just think that it counterbalances the smell that I'm trying to get rid of really, really well. One thing that you don't see because it's off camera is that I have a little small Tupperware with water, and I am dipping the sponge or the cloth into the water, putting the soap on it, and going in and wiping it after the fact. Crucial reminder, you only want to get it wet to damp, not fully drenched. The white towel is the one that I keep dry, and I do that after every step. I think now I'm going to go back and do it with the spray just to kind of get in and clean it. You can see there's a little bit of residue coming onto the microfiber towel a little bit. That's to be expected. Remember, this bag is probably 30-35 years old at this point. So this is the part where I take the Ozium and spray it on the interior of the bag. Like I said, this is where most of the odor is being housed. Quick fun fact though, I hate the smell of Ozium. To me, it smells like that peanut candy, foamy candy that we ate as kids. I'll try to leave a photo of it on screen, but I absolutely detest the smell of it, so I do a pretty decent job of airing it out, keeping it away from my face, but that part goes inside of the bag. And very important to mention, the smell does dissipate over time. It's not forever. Please remember that a lot of this has been sped up. This is a pretty time-consuming process. I would say it probably took me the better part of an hour to do all of these steps, just as a reminder. So I'm just going to put a bit more Ozium here on the inside, and now we're going to pull out the blow dryer. I use this mostly for ventilation. Since this bag is, like I said, probably 35 years old at this point, it's probably been closed, sitting on someone's storage shelf for decades. There isn't a ton of wear on it, so it has likely just been sitting in someone's closet for a very, very, very long time. Most, if not all, of my life. So now this isn't a perfect process, and you are going to have to get the right ratio to like leather spray and soap and blow drying. You may have to end up doing this process multiple times, but I found that after this one try, I was able to get most of the smell out, and it got to a place where I was much more comfortable wearing it out in public. Now, you may have to do it again, and there's one other product that I use that I am going to show you that has more of a chlorine smell that I also don't like, but it does a great job of removing the smells. Now we're going to go back over to the dryer and retrieve our dust bag. Take it out, and the smell is completely gone. Now remember, I sprayed the outside and the inside of the bag and just let it tumble in the dryer for about 20 minutes. The smell is completely gone. You guys, this is so much better. It has a really fresh, minty, lemony smell to it. The smell of the Ozium dissipates over time, and now I am ready to go out with my bag. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave me a comment below of anything else that you would like to see from me regarding the resale market or anything like that. Otherwise, I'm going to leave you these two videos to check out, and I will see you in my next one.